his character or some of those times?
Well, I think I don't think it was so much that Mr. Little was so powerful, but I know he was persistent, and one thing about him, if he got it behind something, he stayed with it until he finally got it done. But the most important thing that I remember about his character was that if he had to make a deal, and then most of the time he made a pretty good deal in order to get what he needed to get, you know what I'm saying? Because we just didn't have the numbers for to be able to say that a black person had this much power, and we didn't have the economic, we didn't have economics on our side either. And so, you know, we were doing what we could do with what we had. And Mr. Little was a part of that group that was doing what we could do with what we had. Now, in the redistricting lawsuits and stuff that we filed, the trips that we had to go on, a lot of times Mr. Richard Gardner, was the one that financed us to be able to go there, because he was a businessman over at Charleston, and so, and he also financed Mr. Little also to be able to go and do what he did.
Like you said, you know, in looking at Gerome when he coming up, you know, if you didn't know him, once you go to talk and shout, you know, it seemed like a more forward. Now, he was willing to get shout like he was turning the building over with. That's to try to get his point over with. But he was persistent. He believed in what we were doing. A lot of times we come to each other, you know, we meet, sit down and talk, see what better way to route to go what we're trying to get done. But he would not give up, you know, to my somebody being strong for the county. He believed in trying to do something for his county. And so that's, you know, that type of person he was.
Gerome was a very powerful force. He was a determined person. He was kind of like a bulldog. He got it, he was going to take his ear in and try to get his point and win his point. You know, I remember some pretty heated debates, disagreement when we be in meetings. He was very forceful. As most of us were, the younger guys of the 70s was kind of like pretty forceful. Three of us in little, but we had, like Eddie said, Mr. Gardner was he was the oldest of the gentlemen, and him and Mr. L.D. Willett, they kind of toned us down, but Gerome Little was very persistent. He wanted something done. He was going at it with hand and feet. He wasn't going to give up. Most of us that same with that way. Especially the young, the five young. We were pretty strong-headed.
From my understanding, with you guys, it was managed to get a lot done around Tallahatchie County as well, though. If I'm correct, because of Gerome and you guys, he ended up getting the funds to redo the Sumner Courthouse and pave streets and get some apartments built for people?
Well, let me set the record straight on that too. The funds for the courthouse, that came through the Emmett Till Commission. Now, that was Gerome pet project there, because most of us, I didn't agree with the concept of an Emmett Till Commission here, because I felt that the white citizen here would exploit the death of Emmett Till to get money for the redo courthouse, and nothing would change. And so I didn't agree with that at first. Gerome, he got behind that, and he beat us out. Matter of fact, most of us didn't agree with that concept in the first place. But that was his project, and he got that funding for the courthouse and this and that.
Hold on just a second.
I don't know if it's Tornado one, but you know, sometimes they do have one Tornado one.
Might be that something.
Nope.
Let me step out, look.
No, that's just the,
Are they doing?
they doing a test on that thing, so.
Okay.
We'll just give it a second to run its course. All right, seems like we're good.
Yeah, so, but the Emmett and that money was, Jerome little pet project, yeah, he got it done.
Quick question for you before we move on. Did you see that happen? Did a lot of the white community end up getting a lot of money